Hey everyone, happy Friday. We got a milestone episode here. It's episode 25 of Friday Flows. And I'm really excited about this one because we have a special guest who is not an SE, not from Tynes Labs. We're joined today by Andrew Lee from our sales development team. How are you, Andrew?
I'm doing great, Blake. Long time listener, first time caller. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have you. Andrew, what's your role here at Tynes?
I'm a BDR. I've been working across a couple different segments during my time here, mostly within California, strategic accounts, and the federal sector.
Awesome. And before coming to Tynes, you went to Boston College. What was your major there?
I was a finance major, so nothing technical at all.
All right, that's what, yeah. So Andrew, for those, if you're in the cybersecurity world or IT world and don't know what a BDR is, Andrew's a salesperson. His job is to go out and start sales conversations. He's been doing that for a couple years here at Tynes and doesn't have a technical background. And the reason we're bringing him on to Friday Flows is he recently got certified on the platform and has built out a number of his own demos and ways that he uses Tynes. So we wanted to highlight how easy it is for anyone to come in and start building stories, start making an impact with automation. So Andrew, tell us a little bit about the certification process that you went through.
Yeah, no problem, Blake. So I started the certification probably about 3 months ago, which is probably a little longer than I would necessarily like to admit. But, having the day job and all, this was kind of a second priority. But even still, not having a technical background and this not being the first thing on my to-do list every single day, I thought it was really helpful in terms of getting to learn a deeper understanding of how the actions themselves actually work instead of just building a story by following along with the directions that someone else had given me. So definitely helped deepen my understanding of the platform.
Cool. Very cool. So anyone can go on and start this Tynes University. I believe there's three courses, right? There's a basic, intermediate, and advanced.
Yep,
Cool.
that's correct.
Andrew completed the basic, and out of that, you were asked to build 3 demos.
So we were building 3 different labs, and then we were asked to do 3 different challenges on a series of exams.
Cool. Okay, and we're gonna take a look at one of them today. So what are we looking at this
Awesome.
Friday?
Yeah, so today we're going to be looking at API pagination, and if anyone's planning on taking the certification, this might be a little bit of sneak peek at what the answer looks like. So pagination, for those who don't know, is basically when you're calling some kind of list that has, say, 100, 200 items in it, but the page only displays 10 or 20 of those items at a time. It's a way to iteratively go through those pages and see what's on each. So for this story example, we're calling a Star Wars API. So this is an example with a fun API, but something that can actually be very helpful and useful in security or IT analysts day to day. So this first HTTP request will call the API. So we could run this right here. And then we have a trigger, an event transform, and another HTTP request. So basically what this does is this first trigger takes a look into which page we're currently on and iterating through. And then this event transform just delays the action for a couple minutes. And then this HTTP request will get the subsequent page that was triggered by our trigger. And then it'll loop and do that until the story is finished and we've iterated through all the pages. And now for this challenge specifically, the prompt was to get the second to last page, which is where this event transform comes in. So once it's done iterating through this trigger and is finished, it'll go here, and then we use this event transform to call the last page to a message only action. So as we can see, we take a look at the events and we take a look at get last page, it'll give us the second to last page of our data sheet.
Great. Very cool. Um, So it's pretty impressive that somebody with a salesperson with a non-technical background can build this, can speak to it, understand what you're doing. Um, and I also wanted to bring Andrew on because at times we drink our own Kool-Aid with using Tines internally as well. So we ask the employees to get certified. Uh, People get demo certified as well, but we use the platform to run our day-to-day business. So in our world, in Andrew and I's world, in sales development, there are all kinds of Tine stories that help us with lead creation, lead routing, Slack notifications when an account spikes in high intent. Um, so it's really cool to see, like, to join a company where we're out, trying to get people to use Tines, of course, but we actually use it here as well, and everyone's getting certified on it, so that we can go build our own stories and hopefully be more productive. So, episode 25, landmark one. Thank you, Andrew, for coming on. It was great to see you.
Thanks, Blake. Happy to be here.
See ya.